In my time as a YouTuber, you have seen me play football twice, and well, both times could have been worse. I think it's very clear to a lot of you that I'm better in a commentary box, presenting role, in the stands, and just not being on a football pitch in general. However, a few weeks ago I was added into a group chat called Bucks Cup 2025. Now, Bucks Cup is the annual Bucks Students' Union football tournament that raises money for their local charity partner, and this year it was the local branch of Mind in High Wycombe, and for that reason I couldn't say no. I love raising money for Mind, as you know and may have seen in the past, and well, all of Bucks FC were bringing some teams. Michael Simpson was bringing back the reigning champions from last year, Azzy Lions. Ethan Hutchison would made a team called Can Wycombe Together. Gene Tipping was once again doing an Arsenal and building a team that would make the top four but would probably come second or below anyway. So when I said I'll be there no matter what, the media was in a frenzy as to what team I would be signed to.
Hi everybody, well after 31 days of frenetic transfer dealing, it all comes down to this. There is less than 1 hour to go for Premier League and Championship clubs to get their business done. And there is one big question on everyone's lips tonight.
Transfer window, the lights beginning to go out in the building behind me here at Tottenham, and the lights just may well have gone out on their search for a striker. We don't think they will bring in a striker before.
I mean, I wasn't going to sign for Tottenham. Dusty club, no trophies, 17th in the league. It's just all gone wrong for them, hasn't it? That could really backfire tomorrow. And so I was on Ethan's team, Can Wycombe Together. And he had assembled a team so legendary, it could be up there with the Avengers, SEAL Team 6, the Rolling Stones, Real Madrid, the LA Lakers, the Ferrari Formula 1 team. The list could just go on forever. But let's see who we have on our team today.
What's your name?
Ben Johnston. BJ. Rodri.
Oh,
5. Leo Spinks. Franchise. Ethan Hutchison. Striker. 1 min. Still scored 8 goals. Elliot Neville, up the tab. JJ Hurrell, centre back. Put anything in, mate, insert something.
And yeah, my player intro never actually got recorded on the day, so hi. Anyway, it was time for the tournament and we'd been drawn in a tough group. We were with Bucks Hockey, which had some dangerous players that were kind of defected from Bucks FC over the years. Bucks Men's Rugby, our long-time rivals in Bucks Sports and in rag charity tournaments. And we also had Yellow Team, which were made up of futsal players. Yellow Team wasn't actually their name, it was just the nickname we gave them because they all rocked up wearing Brazil kits and we couldn't really think of anything else. So, in the pre-tournament chat, you will notice something very interesting on my shirt, and for once it wasn't spilt coffee or my lunch, but instead it was this. It was a camera made from the finest Chinese craftsmanship and sold on Temu for about 40 quid. I didn't have great expectations, to be honest, but the person who made this has done a spectacular job, I will say. But let's get started and say hello to some of our opponents.
We're now recording, gents, so swear as much as you like. So that's the GoPro. Have you got You too? No.
Sub to Elliot West on YouTube, look.
And so it was time for our first game, and it was going to be up against Bucks Men's Hockey, which had the dangerous trio of SSG. But this trio is made up of Say Salola, Tyler Smith and Charlie Gee. This is the greatest trio that's ever formed on a night out. The Jägermeister is never safe, and well, their footballing ability is just terrifying. So, without further ado, let's get straight in to game number 1.
Right. Huddle. Actually, where are we playing? I'm in goal. So we got DJ in goal. Me and Rodri at back. Rodri and Elliot in defence.
Which one? Oh.
These two in defence.
Me and Ethan in the middle, and then you start top, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crouch and Rooney.
Would you want left or right? What's that team name again?
Yeah, left or right.
Realistically,
Can we come together?
I'll go.
When's going that way?
Who's this game?
Which left or right?
I'll take right. Is it, Dan, is that to that line there, the 8 to the 18? Sing us a song, you're banana man. Sing us a song tonight.
He's number 9 now.
Do you want me to just do like Bruno? Yeah.
So it took about 20 seconds to score the first goal, and well, the goals then just kept on coming. For those of you wondering, this was the best chance I had all day at scoring, and I completely cocked it up. And I completely don't blame the rest of the guys who put me in defence for the rest of the day, because this was a shocking miss.
5-1 down.
And if you think that miss was bad enough, then deservedly I got put in defence, and well, it was what came next that terrified me.
You know, he's a genius, he's a magician on that pitch, and you know, he can do special things with the football.
Oh, incredible, honestly, an absolute nightmare to play against, I must say, and thankfully I don't have to play against him every week.
But I think he's a player that he's really humble, he's a really nice person, and that's without talking about his talent on the field.
Every time you turn the TV on, he scores 2 goals standard.
See this man market right here?
It could be worse, let's be honest. At this point, I had been sent to the floor by Sei Solola. I had been truly Jerome Boateng'd, and now the gates of retirement were opening, so I did the honourable thing. I turned the camera off. So for a good few minutes there was no footage, but then I turned it back on again, and I said something that probably was wise.
So I might end up in the net at this rate. Oh, shit. I thought you let me have it. Good job, Banana Man. You know what? It might be time to bring back Elder Dragon.
Might have to, mate.
So for those of you who are wondering what Elder Dragon is, it's basically a nickname I was given back in my second year because at the trial I got a bit shouty of my defence. And in fact, James Saxby was actually in that defence and he's like scarred to this day. Anyway, it's now time for our next game. We played yellow in this game and it was probably the biggest fixture of the entire group stages.
Boys, distribution. Do you want long throws?
Whatever feels good. To be fair, I don't think we defend that.
Like, I don't mind if you boys want to come short, but I'll watch how they set the line up. But
If I go up, then just get it in the air and I can probably win.
So this was actually pretty much it, just a lot of passing the ball around for a few minutes until I finally had the chance to show that I still had it.
Nice, Saxby. Oh! Hey! Yes! Back post, okay. Watch him, Ben, watch him, Ben.
And so we entered the final minute, and well, it has been such a good game. We were 1-0 up, and well, one mistake could just throw it away. So guess which decided to get distracted by having a go at two people in the crowd who were giving him a bit of stick.
Boys, focus. What am I doing?
Stay in the box, stay in the box. What are you doing?
We're 1-0 up.
Don't drop the ball there, please. Don't drop the ball there, man. Oi, just keep on the ball there, man. You killed us.
It's alright. I trust my defence.
That, mate, don't your first.
Good again, boys.
Next time.
I just want to say I am actually really sorry because I actually should not have done this, and Saxby is absolutely spot on. I should not have rolled the ball in my own box.
What's that, eh?
Well done. Why did you know that one ball? Why didn't you pick it up? Yeah, just keep holding it.
Wait, the last one?
No, the one right at the start. You fucking went.
Well, I didn't know how big the box is, so I don't know how big that box is. So yeah. The first one, I was like, just get out.
And so, with Team Yellow dispatched and the crowd somewhat silenced just for a little bit, we then had to move on to Bucksmen's Rugby. Now, we had been given a big choice. We could let Bucksmen's Rugby win 7-0 in the next game, and they would go through to the semi-finals instead of Team Yellow, who had actually given us quite a good run out in that previous game. Or we could just smash Bucksmen's Rugby and get them back for all the rag charity tournaments that we've lost them in the past. So guess what we did? And so our last group stage game kicked off, and well, I decided to do what I do best. Take the
Leo, they can't chip me from here, surely. Westies!
Leo, go away, Leo.
No. Ref!
Referee! Yeah! Joe! Hit him! What? You got hit. You got hit.
3 times, Ref! 3 times! thought he was him. He thought he was him. JJ, cover us that. Keeps us up.
Anyone got out? Oh, Westie's up.
Keep us up.
Rogie, put it in the air so we can try and head it, yeah? BJ, can you?
Oh, good. Not the camera, not the camera.
Good that, Trim. James, now push it!
Three out of three.
Well done.
Two for two.
I bored the lads all night, and England have already won the tournament according to these lads down there. I would just say, keep it simple. Just focus on the next game. Try and win the next game. Don't worry about last 16, quarter-final, final. The big lads down there. Try and win the next game of football.
And well, feeling like prime David De Gea after keeping 2 clean sheets in a row, we were through to the semi-finals, and well, we were trying to find out from Dan and Kristen, who had the pieces of paper who would tell us who would be playing in the semi-finals. It was either going to be Jean's team or it was either going to be Michael's Aussie Lions.
We do have. It's not like last year where you had the.
Sorry, boys, well played.
Well
played, boys.
Well played, Westie. Catch this on the camera.
Still rolling, to be fair.
Oh, for sake.
Good game, lads. Good game.
Is it on?
It's on.
I'm going to be honest, wanting to play either Jean's team or Michael's team was like having 2 blokes that nick your wife. But anyway, we were given Michael Simpson's team, the Aussie Lions, and well, this was going to be a semi-final billing unlike any other. I'm glad we didn't have to play Jean because he would have slide tackled me and done something stupid in front of the camera.
If it's a draw straight to pens. Oh, yeah, done. Don't be so scared, it's alright. You might win, you never know. Step back.
I know, but
no way.
You've led backwards. Oh, I'm not having that. Is actually bull.
They were playing darts last night. Before the game, they were a great bunch of players and make them work.
Yes! So good, so good. I saw the idea,
I've just been sent to the shops, that's a violation. Get back, boy! Oh, fuck. Where's the out on this? Is there white line?
White line, yeah. Yeah.
Get out.
Bro, you go down there! You go down there, Ditch, come on! Ditch, you go down there!
You've got a gender against me.
To be fair, after playing 30 minutes of football, my legs were knackered, and to be fair, I could see Ethan and Rodri on the touchline talking about it, and so I decided to volunteer myself to come off and do the honourable thing.
Yeah, bring him on and get the aerial. BJ, need your head.
Probably not my wisest choice of words in my time on YouTube.
Go on.
Cheeky little bugger. That move, you absolutely violated me. It's a war crime what you did to me. Definitely gonna go at pens. Leo, what are you doing?
No, I have to be the last one if it gets to the point where I have to take one.
Me, Saxby, Rodri, Leo, and then...
Bitchy, how's it working?
Elliot, and then JJ.
Wait, me first?
Yeah, no, you fourth. Alright. You're in goal, you've got to be on it.
Oh, yeah.
You won't need pens even?
No, are we allowed to touch the pens, or is it just people that are on the pitch? If it keeps going?
If it keeps going,
yeah, Elliot can have a pen.
Yeah.
Is it best of 5? Like normal?
Best of 3.
Best of 3 pens? Okay.
Boys, don't do this.
First.
You alright?
I didn't push him, man.
I don't know.
I mean, he saved it anyway.
He saved it.
Yeah, but I didn't push him. That's what
it
we
worked.
If we lose this, it's
They haven't got Edward in goal.
No, they're not allowed.
Yeah.
They have to put Dan in goal.
My money's on Dan, man.
But it's so far out for such a small goal.
You just place it, man.
No.
Can't be one step, surely not.
I don't even want to.
Come on, Dan!
I've hit one shot from
See, yellow's in the final as well.
Gene, shut up.
Well on side.
I like that.
Pressure on Lynn.
Oh, can he miss 2 today?
Has he missed one already?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo saved it in the semi.
Flashbacks.
Juicy!
Rodri. Come on, Rodri.
Fine, Charlie's
You put it there, you're telling him where you're going.
Rodri, don't change your mind.
Yeah!
There's my boy.
He looks nervous.
Let's go, Leo.
Freddie puts this over, bruv. Oh, Ethan just swatted.
Come on, Ethan. To win it.
My skipper. Is that on?
If we score this,
It's on.
Yeah, we win.
what we do?
Yeah!
Don't bulge him.
No,
You
yeah.
keep doing that.
I'm not.
This is the real semi-final.
Enjoy.
We're going to get back.
Yeah.
And so, after defeating MK Humble and his Lions, we then had to move on over to the yellow team once again because Gene couldn't beat them for some reason. Can't follow in our footsteps, we set the mark. But anyway, moving on to the final. And for those of you wondering, I didn't actually start this game. It was probably only right because my legs were knackered and we need fresh legs on the pitch, especially for this final. And also so I could entertain the fans on the touchline, especially my biggest ones.
See you.
It's so much nicer. You're out now. Big goalie.
What? What do you mean I'm out? My team's playing the final. We'll see who wins.
Absolute cinema.
Not bad, eh? Not bad.
What a header that is.
Same as my rounds. Unlucky, nice try, nice try. Ethan, those positions are lovely, keep it going.
Hey, that's what we're doing. That long ball, that's what we're doing every time. What the hell?
Good strike.
Celebrations, slightly over the top.
Yeah, maybe we should have let rugby win, shouldn't we? Ethan, you want me or keep it the same? Where are you playing?
Make sure you drop back, yeah? Just do one.
About 3 minutes to go. JJ, about 3 minutes to go. Keep it locked in. About two, I guess. Yeah.
Westie on the middle.
Play Ethan through.
Come on.
If you point behind me, I'm going to stand there. Penalty, what are you on about?
As you can probably tell, the ref wasn't the most popular person on the pitch that day, and well, he did try and in jest give a red card to this player who decided to slide tackle him, and it didn't really go down well because people can't take a joke.
That's a joke, man.
So good, sorry.
Sorry, no, you're right.
I saw you point behind and I was like, I'll drop back.
No, I was talking to the man on the right, because there was a man on the right in the middle. I was going to take the man on the wing, but then you just dropped off into the fence, there was no one there. That's what we kept doing, we kept inviting under pressure because we had 4 people at the back.
Yeah.
But we're going to do same order: Saxby, Rodri, me, Leo, and then we'll go BJ, and then you 3 if it goes that way.
Okay. Boys,
Top your fucking.
I think he did it jokingly, in jest. I think he did it in jest.
Well, great football matches are decided on penalties. 2008 Champions League final, the one in 2016 as well, and the 2022 World Cup final, just off the top of my head. But this could be the biggest free kicks of the day for our team. We were on the verge of winning Bucks Cup for the very first time.
Hey Stephen, you got the way, man. We've cut the way.
Bobby, have this.
Yeah. We don't celebrate like that.
That's quite far forward, ref.
Yeah, that's a lot further
Ref,
forward.
do you want to have a look at the distances?
He's looking nervous. He is looking so nervous.
He's shaky over the ball. Whoa! Oh, fucking head.
Rodri, come on, man. Rodri, pick a corner again.
I'm doing the Chris Eubank.
Yeah, come on. You know what to do, innit? Yeah.
Don't let him readjust that, ref. Ref, come on.
He's shaking a bit here. He is shaking.
Remember, it's shoulders back when you shoot, yeah?
Leo had made one of the best ever saves in Bucks Cup history. However, there was a problem.
Come on. Go for it.
Hey, he's pathetic.
What?
Now the referee had disallowed this because apparently Leo had taken both feet off the line, and to be fair, it doesn't look like he's actually taken one off the line at all. I mean, it's hard to tell from that angle and that view, but Leo's been a keeper for many years. He wouldn't make that mistake. He knows that rule very, very well. But the referee ordered a retake, so we had to go through another round of penalties.
Do me a favour.
He was on the line the whole time, mate. Right, don't think about this.
You going to recount that as well?
He was off his line. Oh, boys, come in, boys, come in.
Keep an eye then, yeah? Keep an eye on the keeper. Open your body, mate. I did see, he went on his line. Good.
I knew that was going to happen.
Sorry.
He was never off his line, man.
He's never off line. No, lads!
Celebrations, slightly over the top, but
I thought you stepped forward, but because the goal.
But the second foot wasn't on the line. The second foot wasn't on the line when the ball was kicked.
You can have 1 foot.
So, yeah, 1 foot.
1 foot back, but I thought you had 1 foot.
But it wasn't. That's my point.
Was it off the? Was it both feet off the ground? Or?
It was off the line. Yeah.
That's poor.
That is disgusting. Leo's feet are so long, he can't be off the line. He's got to be on the line. Do you know how long his feet are, mate? There's got to be some on the line. You've got a stone in your neck.
So, after Dr. Jean made his assessment of Leo's crippling injury and massive feet, we then all packed up and then went and had a drink. Or 10. I will say this now, it was a fantastic day of football, and I want to say thank you to everyone I played with, and more importantly, we all raised a fantastic amount of money for charity. Now, for those of you wondering, I would like to announce my proper retirement from football. It has been a pleasure, but my legs and back can no longer handle it at the ripe old age of 22, and I'm better in a commentary box, or pitch side, or in the stands. That being said, getting to a final, getting 2 clean sheets made me very happy at the end of the day, and I've been very glad to, going back to these past couple of weeks, and hearing people's excitement to see this video come to light. I'm sorry it's taken a while. I just wanted to get it absolutely spot on and perfect for the best viewing experience for you guys. A huge thanks to Ditch, Dan, Kristen, Michael, Ethan, Leo, Saxby, Ben Johnston, Rodri, JJ, Elliot, the referees, volunteers, and so many more of you for a fantastic day. And thank you to everyone who came up and said hello as well. In all seriousness, it was very, very, very lovely to play football again at the Rye, and I tell you what, I have missed it. It's not the same anymore, but I have missed it. Now, I can't do a YouTube outro now without thinking of a joke that Jono from Bucksman's Rugby made a few weeks ago. And, I just want to say to Jono, I've had to change up everything about his intro, so thank you. If you know Jono very well, ask him about this joke and he'll tell it to you. But thank you very much to everyone who's come to watch today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, like if you haven't already, and share with your friends, family, whatever, your close mates. Might be a good laugh. But anyway, It is 3:24 in the morning. I probably should go to bed. Successful late night session of editing though, I'll take that 100%. Well, thanks very much everyone, and yeah, goodbye.